Okay, this is the second story I received, and this is from my nephew, Ryan Spalding, and he titled it Ghost Encounter of the Three One Third Kind. I was about 5 years old living in Detroit with my mom, stepdad, and 1-year-old sister Amanda. Our house was on Tacoma and has since been burned or knocked down. It was set up with a living room and a bedroom downstairs, with the kitchen and the bathroom and all of that. And the upstairs was my area. The steps went up to a small loft space with 2 bedrooms and a half bathroom between them. The room on the left had bunk beds and a dresser and not much else, and that's where I slept typically, on the top bunk, and where any of my friends or cousins would sleep when they'd stay the night. The room on the right-hand side had an old beat-up futon, all my toys, and my Nintendo hooked up to a tiny tube TV stacked on a milk crate. On occasion, I would sleep on the futon, especially if I was playing Nintendo later at night. My sister slept in the crib down in my mom and stepdad's room. One night I was lying on the futon playing Ninja Turtles on Nintendo. I noticed my eyes starting getting heavy, so I turned off the Nintendo and TV and flipped over to go to sleep. In the middle of the night, I felt a child's hand push my back and wake me up, and I initially ignored it and fell back to sleep. Then again, the hand pushed my back, and my first instinct is my sister got out of her crib and came upstairs, so I flipped around and I looked and nobody was there. I immediately ran downstairs to get my sister back in her crib and back to sleep. And as I get downstairs, I flick the light on, and at the end of the steps, and my mom and stepdad were out cold in their bed, and my sister was in a deep sleep in her crib. My heart dropped, and I sat in the living room on the couch, wide awake for the remainder of the night. I wouldn't go back into that room after dark for a couple years. I don't know what it is with little kid spirits, but that seems to bother me more. So good story, great story. And please, if you have any stories, please send them my way. And I hope you enjoyed this. Give me some feedback, how you feel about reading them out loud. Again, you can stay anonymous with your stories. I just think it's nice to share them and to hear them, and so we know that we're not alone, those of us who have encountered such stories and personal stories. So thank you, and hopefully I'll get some more and you'll hear some more of them. Thanks.